Imagine, if you will, you're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind, where audiences laugh, hot dogs sing, and stuff gets done, definitely, on time. A wondrous, yet disturbing land of imagination. My name is Sod Rurling. Next stop, the Late Night Zone. Welcome, snoozers, if you dare. Tonight's episode is in black and white, in solidarity with our colorblind viewers. Next week, we'll be tackling something even more frightening. Our viewers who can't see color. All stories this week come from my famous Book of Tomes.
Isn't that just the Bible?
No. We've got a plethora of petrifying plots for you that are guaranteed to get your spines tingling and bones rattling. Let us begin. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Prepare for a hilarious experience.
Swanklepole. They used to eat groundhogs on Groundhog's Day.
Yes, we are still in the foot fetish fiasco of last June.
Welcome to hell!
You're so right. Yeah, audience, what do you think? You like both of us?
A show hilariously dying to say,
Welcome back to Late Night Snooze.
Welcome back, snoozers.
Welcome to Late Night Snooze.
Welcome back to Late Night Snooze.
please stay awake for...
Now, I'd like to spin you another web of yarn from my Book of Tomes, one where society...
Is that Business Law, Legal Environment, Online Commerce, Business Ethics, and International Issues, 9th edition by Henry Cheeseman?
No. It's the 10th edition. We'll now head over to our candy correspondent, Kyle.
Hey, you creepin' snoozers! Welcome back to your Candy Stocks Report. We're kicking it off before the closing bell here in Pittsburgh. We're seeing massive shifts with Halloween right around the corner. M&M's is dropping significantly after the violent outrage to the fact that the colors don't matter. Just like my mother said about her 8 husbands. They're all the same. Now, moving on to some harder candy. Here we have strawberry bonbons on the rise again by 5% along with Werther's original caramel hard candies. Like Liam Payne, it took a major drop last week out of nowhere. Now, the retirement homes have been restocked with a fresh new load of people, so hard candy is gonna skyrocket. Just like my father said with his 10 wives, they're staying all the same. Last on the list for the day is Tootsie Pops. These guys are facing a huge spike in popularity and value. Funny white people wearing Vans are facing the same rise as lollipops. Huh? How weird. Just like my uncle said about kids and Vans. And I'm being told that this shouldn't be said on live television. Well, like my ex-wife said about my ween.
A classic, The Addams Family. A chilling tale we all know and love. The Addams Family isn't the only family around here, though, because in this club, we all fam. Introducing a special presentation of The Snooze Family.
This is your view. 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 A step from getting cancelled. Other shows can't hold a candle. Point Park's latest scandal. Late night snooze. This is your view. 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 Producers have to censor. Our humor's getting denser. Another rhyme is cancer. Late night snooze. This is your view. This is your view. This is your view. This is your view. This is your view.
Your imagination holds a key to a door to a very dark place. I ask you now to take my hand as we struggle and stumble into that dark place together. Now, we must explore the depths of Reddit. This story was posted by MonsterMash_69. Am I the monster for taking a small child's toy when he carelessly threw it inside my home? Recently, there has been a lot of controversy with the kids in my neighborhood ever since a young boy lost his sailboat during a rainstorm. Georgie, male 6, decided to use a small toy sailboat that flowed right into my house while knowing full well someone in town had a very large problem with children. That being me. I don't ask for very much from my neighborhood community, but everyone has to eat. I don't eat often, only every 27 years. And my only request is that children stay away from me when I'm hungry. But yet this little boy had ignorantly tossed his toy into my house. Needless to say, I took care of the problem in a reasonable way by taking his toy and assuring this would not happen again. But his older brother, male 12, seems to have a large problem with the way I handled things for some reason. Him and his little group of middle schoolers are like out to get me or something, I guess. They keep insisting I did something wrong when it comes to the Georgie situation. But it's easy for them to say since they get to eat every day. I've been sending some terrifying hallucinations their way to scare them straight into leaving this topic alone. They keep insisting on finding out where all the kids in this town disappear to every 27 years. If they don't get off my trail soon, I'll have to do something about them too. But I never wanted this, and they bothered me first. So, am I the monster? Needless to say, imagine with me, if you will, your body begins to change, become unrecognizable, worse than puberty, worse than the freshman 15. Come along now to the story of the Burger Inn.
Classes have been kicking my butt. You know, there's this party tonight. You should come.
I'm sorry. There's this what?
Party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there.
Awesome. I'll see you then. Nice buns.
Okay, class. Today on Unit 3, we're going to be looking at complex integrals. Okay? We're going to follow the contour integration using the residue theorem, all right, which our first step would be to understand the set. First, we analyze the integral, yes. After that, our step 3, of course, is simplifying the denominator. After, of course, this is when we apply our residue theorem and we calculate the residues. Our last step here would be to evaluate the limit as R into...
Achoo!
Will, can you please cover your mouth when you cheese?
What did you just say?
Cheese, 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 fun cheese, 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 cheese. I have to go. Bring me back some cheese.
We've all imagined our dream homes. A sunlit foyer, a sprawling dining room table, sharp animalistic teeth, glowing green eyes. Luckily, we have an in-house expert on the topic.
Good evening, boys and ghouls. After taking a look at the housing market, what a fright! I've decided to showcase a few alternative options to your classic cookie-cutter suburbia. Let's check out an up-and-coming market, haunted houses. This is a very exciting day because the house from the movie Monster House has recently been added to Zillow. The glowing windows show that the house is meant for a happy family, one who will spend the evenings playing board games around the dinner table. Some may be frightened by the porch, which also functions as a mouth, but just think of it as an open concept. Just look at this staircase. If you're looking for a little cash on the side, rent out your house as a set piece for a juicy telenovela. Or, if you have a lot of children, line them up on a staircase and have them sing that strange little number from Sound of Music. Wow, speaking of tables, look at this steel beauty. Perfect for round-the-table family conversations at dinner parties with your friends. Okay, folks, I've just been informed that it would not be sanitary to consume food on this contraption. But just imagine everything else you can do with or on it winks. All right, that's all the time we've got, folks. Thanks for joining me at HGTV, where the H stands for Haunted House.
Trick or treat.
first. Don't worry, love. You're safe here.
Going up.
Is this your first time staying with us?
Yes, yes it is.
Well then, I'm sure you've heard of all the stories then.
What stories?
Oh, why of all the spirits of patrons past.
Spirits?
Oh yes, many indeed.
This place is haunted.
Don't worry now. Most are very friendly. Not all are evil.
Some are evil, though.
Yes. Like old man Jenkins. Found his wife cheating on him in this very hotel. Took his own life, as well as the lovers. They play an eternal game of cat and mouse. If you listen closely, you can hear the screams of pain.
Oh my god. Was that you?
Oh, no. 'Twas a ghost roaming these halls.
Oh my god. That smells terrible.
'Tis but the stench of unfulfilled souls circling the drain of eternity.
Oh god, please. Please. Stop farting.
I tell you, it's not me. It's these unsavory ghouls.
I'm sorry. Do you have like a medical condition or something?
Unfortunately, I do. Insomnia. I can't sleep a wink with all these tortured phantoms plaguing my mind all night.
How long till my floor?
Which floor are you on?
Floor 20. Oh my god. Why is this happening?
All the ghosts, of course.
What ghosts?
Ghost says what?
What?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. This next tale is one of excess greed and gluttony, where an evil monster devours everything in sight, including an apple, a pear, and even a sausage. Before turning into a flying terror of the skies.
That's just the Hungry Hungry Caterpillar.
Come on, man, I got a show to run. Now I ask you to focus your attention on another story of transformation, one of a boy into something much, much more dangerous. A man.
So how's Ian holding up?
Oh, he's fine. It's just,
What do you mean?
I'm just worried about him. I think there's something wrong with him, like really wrong.
Well, yeah, he just had his first breakup.
Oh, no. You don't understand. Like there's something really wrong with him. I'm not sure that Ian is Ian.
Like, what?
Well, after the breakup, he's just been acting really differently. He's been acting way more aggressive.
Where's my sandwich? You're supposed to make me my sandwich.
Also, the other day, I walked past his room and he had left his laptop open. I couldn't help but take a peek. And I've noticed that he's sleepwalking way more than he used to. He's just never acted this way before, and I'm worried about him. What do you think?
I honestly think you sound crazy. You're just going through like a lot of new emotions, and I think you just need to be there for him.
Yeah, I guess you're probably right.
Hey, if your ladies are done chatting now, it's time to play Call of Duty with Ryan and Aiden.
Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, we'll go now, okay. Ian. Ian, I have your laundry.
Ah, yes. We look now to one of the scariest tales of all.
Is that hit 2005 novel by Stephanie Meyer, Twilight?
What? It's plain good fiction. Moving on to our next blood-curdling story, you've seen films depicting haunted objects, dolls, toys.
Are these the Edward auditions?
They're next door. As I was saying, you've seen films depicting haunted objects. But what about a drawing? These jelly bean-obsessed creature is no Easter Bunny.
It was the baker! I got you both real good.
No, that's not funny.
From where I'm sitting, it's pretty funny.
Guys, I have something that'll really scare y'all. You ready? Long ago, when Ronald Reagan was still president.
Ew.
Yes?
Ronald Reagan.
Shut up! As I was saying, when Reagan was still president, it was heard that he commissioned a witch to draw a character of him.
I'm sorry, a character?
Yes. Now bear with me. What he didn't know was that the witch had to put a curse on the character. And when he died, his soul went into the character, and now he roams Earth for all eternity trying to find his victims. And guess what? Oh my god, I got y'all so good.
Haley, that could have killed us.
Oh, chill out. That story wasn't real. I made it up.
You sure?
Yes, I promise.
jelly beans.
Hey, are you okay?
I need to know.
The hell's wrong with him?
I don't know, maybe bathroom or something?
Did you know that jelly beans are made of sugar and glucose? Do you have my jelly beans?
What do you want from me?
I just said, were you not listening?
What do you want from me?
Are you deaf? I just want jelly beans. You know what? Screw this.
And the character was never seen or heard from again.
Wow, that was a great story.
That felt so real.
Anyways, y'all want to go see a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in for it now, old man Crotchet. This'll teach you to give me raisins on Halloween night. Here it comes! Huh. I can't.
Wasn't that break spine-chilling? This next story is one of a paradoxical nature, one where the line between relevance and irrelevance is blurred. Folks, it's time for Weekend Update.
Hello and welcome back to Weekend Update.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Leandro.
And here's what you missed last week. Former Abercrombie & Finch CEO Mike Jeffries was arrested on sex trafficking charges just this morning.
Reports say that Jeffries would lure young male models and have them sign NDAs before making them perform lewd acts for paying customers.
That's right. The man responsible for bringing you hoodies that are just a little too tight around the arms seems to have a much more firm grip around some young men's arms.
But hey, at least his work at Abercrombie brought some great strides into the fashion world, like chinos.
In local news, former President Donald Trump was in town this weekend to attend the Steelers game.
On top of that, Trump worked a shift at a local McDonald's drive-thru to prove that men can do it too.
And during his poor person cosplay, keen eyes noticed several health and safety code violations during Trump's shift, including not wearing gloves or a hairnet, not washing his hands, or wearing proper corporate approved attire.
Miraculously, however, throughout his entire shift, the ice cream machine was, quote, working marvelously. It's a perfect machine, probably one of the best ice cream machines in the world. Women love the machine. Black men love the machine. It's a great machine. You've never seen a better ice cream machine than this ice cream machine. Unfortunately, they were out of cones.
After the broke cosplay, Donald Trump's son tweeted out, quote, I think my father knows the McDonald's menu better than Kamala ever did.
We know. Now moving on, the once great Liam Payne is dead.
One Direction fans around the world mourn the death of Boy band member after finding out he fell off a balcony in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Argentina represent. Sorry.
After his autopsy, the coroner's report found traces of pink cocaine found in his bloodstream. That, of course, is the drug combination of cocaine, MDMA, ketamine, methamphetamines, and opioids, giving it an iconic pink hue.
Now, I consider myself a creative, but I gotta hand it to Liam Payne. That is one hell of a gender reveal.
I guess that's why he was successful as he was. He thought outside the box. Unfortunately for him, the box was 3 stories high.
Today at Weekend Update, we have a special spooky segment for you.
We are going to be reading some 2-sentence horror stories found on the darkest corners of the internet.
Lock your doors, turn out the lights, and let's get this started.
I awoke to the sound of baby monitor crackling with a voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife, sleeping next to me.
I woke up to hear knocking on the glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sounds of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it is much more unsettling.
I begin tucking him into bed, and then he tells me, Daddy, check for monsters under the bed. I look underneath for his amusement and see him, another him, under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, Daddy, there's somebody on my bed.
I can't move, breathe, speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I would have been cremated instead.
When they delivered the mannequins, I was relieved to see that they'd covered them in bubble wrap. So why do I hear popping from the storage room?
I have goosebumps.
Really, I have been looking for an original box set for years.
Not that kind of goosebumps.
Oh. Well, that's all we have for you, snoozers. Happy Halloween!
Stay awake, snoozers, for more scary laughs. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Welcome back, folks. We have an exciting challenge for some of our brave audience volunteers. Volunteers? Tonight, you will have 15 seconds to carve the greatest jack-o'-lanterns in all the land. We've provided paper pumpkins due to a truly horrifying tragedy. Severe university budget cuts. Are you ready, volunteers? 3, 2, 1, go! Yeah. We'll be right back.
I understand. They told me I was in a coma. For a long time, actually. The last thing I remember is the year 1943. I used to be a private investigator back in the day. They say I fell into a vat of liquid nitrogen during a case and froze in near perfect condition. What a world. A lot has changed since I've been gone. They say Hitler died. We had a Cold War. Innovation and technology got so advanced that I can speak in real time with someone all the way in Tijuana. People walk around with these magic boxes that tell them the time. And everyone has started smoking robotic cigarettes. I've had a struggle wrapping my mind around a lot of these changes. But there's just one thing that, for the love of God, I don't understand. Who the hell are the Kardashians? A family. Just a family. Not especially talented or high up in government at all, but for some reason they're more famous than the Marx Brothers. My mind raced. Faster than that superhuman Jamaican guy. Racing with questions my prehistoric mind couldn't ponder. Why were they famous? How did they get here? What's their MO? My mind smelled a conspiracy. I had to find answers, and quickly. I went to the local library, but the only mention of them that I found was in a book titled If I Did It by a fella by the name of O.J. Simpson. That's a start, I guess. I took to the streets next. She was all dame. She had that kind of look that could melt pure lead. The kind of woman...
He was all man. The kind of eyes that could bend a knee. If looks could kill, why, he'd be locked up 40 to life.
Woman that could tell a man all the things that were wrong with
like
him.
He was undressing me
Her
with his
hair
eyes,
caught the light
and it did
just so,
something to me.
and
He was
shined
curious about
against
something I
her
could
sultry
tell.
figure.
Good luck getting
She
any
had secrets
information
behind
out
that
of me,
gaze
sir.
I could tell.
He'd have to make me.
And I had to
somehow.
find out. I see you stick to regular smokes. Something wrong with robot boxes, miss?
I like the way it makes me feel. What can I say? I'm old-fashioned.
Let me ask you something. Does the name Kardashian mean anything to you?
Kardashian, eh? Why, the name does ring a bell. But who are you, and why should I tell you anything?
Because I got a hunch that there's something suspicious going on. Something that goes all the way to the top. And my gut is never wrong.
Start sniffing around Smithfield. You'll find your answers there.
Thank you, miss.
I never caught your name.
I know. I took the woman's advice, walked along the Smithfield area and rounded up some suspicious characters.
brought them in for questioning.
So you're saying the father was a successful lawyer?
Yeah, he got famous during the O.J. Simpson case.
That checks out.
But how did the rest of the family get more famous than him?
I know Kim got famous through Paris Hilton, I think.
Paris Hilton?
Yeah, she was Paris Hilton's assistant or friend, I don't know. But the paparazzi only cared about Paris Hilton, not Kim.
Okay, so then why did she get famous?
Ray J.
Ray J.
She filmed a sex tape with the singer Ray J. Got out everywhere.
So everyone likes her because of the sex tape?
No, because of the TV show.
TV show?
Yeah, they got their own TV show.
Oh, so they're a family of writers, actors?
Well, no.
So then, what's the show about?
Just like them.
Doing what?
Things.
Okay.
It's just about the family and him being queen and stuff.
Ah, so she's royalty.
Well, no.
But then why do people watch the show?
Just cause.
But why?
Well, I know Kim dates a lot of other famous people.
Really?
Yeah, she dated like Ronaldo, Ray J, and Kanye West.
Had kids with Kanye West, divorced Kanye. That was the whole thing.
She started dating Pete Davidson and then broke up with Pete Davidson and then started dating Odell Beckham Jr. and then broke up with Odell Beckham Jr.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Now that I say it out loud, it's kind of a lot.
Yeah.
But it's also nothing.
Yeah.
It made no sense. It makes no sense. Why? Why? Why do people care? The moon looked down on me like a fool reflecting its gaze. What was I missing? How could it be that a whole population would go to the ends of the earth for a random family that just has enough cameras to film them? I watched the whole show. I didn't understand it. They're just regular people. They're not even interesting, like, at all. They're not even good people. In any way, they're all, in their own way, just like terrible people. What was the missing piece of the puzzle? Why? Why do they care?
Now, tonight has some very, very scary stories, but the most important thing to remember is no matter what.
And I'm telling her, baby girl, you know, I need some sugar.
As much as I love your bar hopping adventures, I'm getting a major reasoning in here.
Excuse me? What are you doing here?
Oh, well, you're right. All right. May I have your attention, everyone? There's a ghost in your presence. Stay calm. We're professionals.
Yep, definitely a ghost in here. A level 5 specter.
Oh, wow, level 5. So better than level 4?
Well, of course it is. If you went to grade school, you would have figured that out.
I think it's this guy.
What?
So, I have a question for you. When did you get seized?
Huh?
Excuse me, what my partner is trying to say is, are you a ghost?
No.
Really now?
I'm very much alive.
I'm gonna have to bring you into the lab someday.
Can we cut the cameras real quick? Can we? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I don't understand why they try to fight. We just always get our man.
Going this way now.
I can't accept the loss, I'm hard-headed. There's a little bit of madness to my method. Many falling off that fine line that I'm treading. I risk anything to be great, and I'm not letting nobody rob me of my victory. Number one, that's what I'm meant to be. When by any means, only thing that makes sense to me, I can make nice or make history. I got that dog in me, yeah, turn me up. Big energy, got the crowd going nuts. I got that dog in me, yeah, any up. I take on anyone, I don't need a one-on-one. I got that dog in me, yeah, I'm talking all bite, no bark. I could rip your squad apart. I got that dog in me, so what's up? Yeah, so what's up?
Ah, it seems we've reached the end of our tomes. Tonight, you've heard terrifying tales of trickle-down economics, incels, the Kardashians, and even Reddit. But I wish to present you with something even more terrifying. Not a strange dimension that rattles your mind or a universe where time and space are warped, but instead, a truth. A truth that you took 30 minutes out of your day to watch a subpar, low-budget Saturday Night Live knockoff ran by college students with no social lives. A truth that you will never get back the time you spent watching these less than funny skits and segments. The truth that our viewership is almost entirely composed of the people who make this show and their parents. Although these tales and hard truths may haunt your nightmares, I wish you good night.